In terms of social justice, we've come a long way in this country, and it's been our shared commitment to liberty and justice for all that has guided us along the way. It isn't guaranteed that societies will become freer and fairer over time, so I'm thankful for this American experiment of ours, but I also have some concerns. We have a long, dark history of systemic inequality. We've made progress, but that alone isn't enough. There has to be a reckoning, a sort of counting of the cost for our oppression of marginalized groups. And to make true progress, that reckoning has to be paired with fundamental change. So, recalling our long history of discrimination against minority groups based on race, ethnicity, religion, disability, gender, sex, sexual orientation, and a host of other traits, I pose these questions for us. When did we transform America for these groups? When did we redesign our institutions to include them? How did we work to make them whole again? What was our societal atonement? And how did we collectively grapple with our past? If those questions can't be positively answered for each oppressed group, that's a problem, a big problem. This is often hard for us to accept because whitewashed history tends to recall our past like this. Once upon a time, there was a bad thing, but then we fixed the bad thing and everything's okay now. That isn't how systemic discrimination works. It's interwoven with our cultures and our people and our systems and our institutions, and you can't fix it with a law or a ruling or a hero. Unraveling it from our society will be a long, strenuous process. It won't be easy. It never is. But gosh, is it always worth it? Imagine a North Carolina where race, ethnicity, religion, disability, sex, gender, and sexual orientation weren't meaningful predictors of outcomes. A North Carolina where government worked for all of us and where none of us were disadvantaged because of who we are. That is the North Carolina I'll work to build in the General Assembly. Look, we can't change our history, but we can learn from it, reckon with it, and do things differently in the future. And in the face of efforts to whitewash our history and roll back our progress, it's critical that we elect representatives who understand the gravity of social inequality and who commit to pursuing restitution. Not leaders who claim to have all the answers, just leaders who commit themselves to that pursuit. In the General Assembly, I'll pursue social justice for all North Carolinians, and together we can ensure the future is freer and fairer for everyone.